Hi, and welcome back to Amanda Unraveled. And this is my little podcast where I talk about all things yarn, knitting, stitching, crocheting, hand-dyed yarn, some thrifted goods, works in progress, finished objects, and all of the above. So today we're doing a special edition of Organize My Yarn Cabinet with me. It's driving me crazy. I want to put some whips in here, and I want to put all my hand-dyed yarn up at the top. You can see some of it up there right now. I want to get these Afghans and things that we have collected. My mom and I and my sister have helped. Everyone's helped me collect all of these, but I want to put them somewhere else. So today's adventure is organizing also all of this, which I brought up from my craft room. It's bags of yarn for future projects. It's also bags of works in progress and things like that. I want to get things organized so I can just reach and grab. And our oldest daughter and her husband are expecting twins in January. So we've already started setting up a whole nursery style in here. So I want to get these projects out of here and in somewhere accessible that I don't have to run down to the craft room all the time, which is in our basement. But I want to have it right here in this cool cabinet. So step one, we're going to go to Target and Michael's and see if I can find some clear acrylic bins to put in here and organize the different projects and things like that. So come along with me on an adventure. So we just left Michael's and I got a couple different options. I'm still going to go to Target and check out what they have because I think they have some clear acrylic bins as well. But I took my yarn in to actually measure and see, and I got these little ones that I think will be good. Like, I can't pull them out, they're all taped, but I think they'd be good for works in progress for socks, or I know I have a hat coming up that I want to do, and so it would hold 2 of these. So I just took the yarn in to see what I would like, and then I got these small flat ones and they stack like this, and I thought they'd be great for, I have a couple different mini skein kits and it fits, whoops, sorry, it fits the mini skein perfect. So I'm really happy with those. And then I got 1 or 2 of them a little bit bigger than this that might hold, well, they do hold a full skein of yarn. So I took 3 different ones in. I took a full skein of 100-gram fingering wound, and then a mini skein of fingering weight. So I took all those in, and then I got 2 big ones. They're all stacked nice, so I'll just show you. But I got these 2 big ones that I have some blanket projects. Sorry, I don't know if you heard that. I have some blanket projects that I want to put in those so that when I want to work on that, I can just pull that out and work on it. So anyway, now we're going to leave Michael's. We're going to head over to Target and see what we can find there. Okay, so I'm back from Target and Michael's and have all of the bins. So we're going to sort through these. I'm not going to keep all of them. There's no way they will all fit in here. So I'm going to grab all my projects and we're going to sort through everything and see what works and where based on these shelves. So the first step will be emptying all of this out and moving that aside, and then we're going to figure out what all needs to go back in there. So let's get started. Buckets that I got are these. I got these from Target, and I'm definitely going to keep these because this one is fully enclosed and then this one has kind of an open. So I think for this one I'm going to use like as storage, and then for this one I'm going to use for like a blanket work in progress. Whoops. and then they stack really nice, and I've already tested them out. They fit perfect on this bottom shelf. So they're kind of, you gotta get one side in and then push it out to get them to stack right. But they stack so nice, and then they fit right there. And then I have the other set already together. So we're gonna put those over here. And as you can see, I have my little helper. Levi is helping and figuring out what we can do. So now I need to figure out what I want to do with the rest of this. And I think I need to gauge what exactly is going to go on each of the shelves. I don't need buckets at every shelf, I don't think. So my next part will be bringing all of my projects out and start sorting through what needs to be displayed. So let's do that. Okay, so this is a little comparison of the ones from Target and the ones from Michael's. The ones from Target, most of them, they stack, but they're a drawer. They stack, but they're a, oh my gosh, my camera. They stack, but they're a drawer situation. The ones from Michael's just have a lid, and then it makes them stackable because they're thinner at the bottom, wider at the top. So they stack into each other for storage if I'm not using them, or if I put the lid on top, they stack up. So this brand, Bright Room, is from Target. And then this one, this Simply Tidy, is from Michael's. And I tried to show it there. Let's pull the tape off. Oops. Yep, there's another one over here. So these will just pull out, and then they stack as well. So I got a couple of those. So I'm not going to take the labels off these yet until I decide if I'm going to keep them or not. I took the labels off of those big ones because I'm definitely keeping those. And if you hear the So I seem to have lost some footage, so I just took a video of my cabinet as it is now. It's been a couple weeks since I recorded all of this footage, but it's been working absolutely great. I love having my wound cakes organized by 100 grams and up or by 50 grams to 100 grams. And I've got my bear dye yarn all hanging out together. I've got the hand dyed up here on the left. And then I have different advents that I've purchased or sets that are all together, all of my tools that I need, my project bags, my on the go bags, and then the bins at the bottom have been absolutely wonderful with my grab and go projects and current works in progress. I've actually finished a sweater that was caked up and ready to go in here, and it's nice to be able to pull the bucket out and put it back when I'm done. So I hope you've enjoyed following along with my process. I know it was a little chaotic, but if you enjoyed this, please like and subscribe and comment below what your favorite tip or trick is, or maybe something new that you learned today. But until next time, happy stitching and God bless.